Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly.
But my quarterback fumbled. My quarterback.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short.
Come on, nigga.
And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass fall is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Turner looking to make a play here.
There's some bullshit going on.
Comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way down. Nice.
That's speed, nigga.
That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That's a deep hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I posted the screen and Chopper take the shot play down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know,
I don't know, that was a little private.
Feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And he's got it again. Watch the spin move. Gets past the tackler into open space now. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
You must thought he could run that hole.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Into the end zone.
Bro,
Caught. Touchdown.
come on, bro.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
Find some milk with skin. Go, okay. See where you going. Yeah, go back over there, yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner for a round. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive with air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's on the run. Launches deep. Way downfield for a huge gain. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's reeled in. It's Nowacki. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
They don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the
No pass interference.
timing seems to be off between a quarterback and receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw again. And this pass is on target, caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his right.
Down he goes, a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Well, a touchdown to a wide open what's going on the defensive side of that.
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he drops back in the gun. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake on first down.
Fire safety blitz. The fire corner blitz, nigga.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any pieces of really sound defense on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Slides the quick throw. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And now they try for 2.
He turns right so Peter looks in front of his face.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
So they decide to run it in on the 2-point conversion. And it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Shot walked off, boy. Hold on.
The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw.
So what?
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Yeah, I probably got no time to.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move.
So yeah, I probably got some time to. Dog, you said what, girl?
Chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
You ain't driving me now?
And he'll head left. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Yeah.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll make it into the end zone for 2, cutting the lead to 15. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted at the 19. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. And he crosses the 30. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Finding some room with the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Oh, cooking right there.
College game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Oh, yeah. You good.
Second down and goal upcoming. Touchdown, UCF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
I just flex bone his head down the field, cuz. Boy, this shit funny, boy.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled there by the defense.
Hell, nothing fancy here. They just gave it to their fullback to try to grind it out. But defensively, they were down low and ready for that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, we start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Looking to throw yet again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
You said what? Won't?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And a short pitch and catch
All right.
to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
What? Need you.
First down, looking to throw the football.
You said what, cuz?
Shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to
Boy, you getting blue.
gotta make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion makes it second down. Back now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job blocking.
I'm finna start on it now.
Zero in on the ball carrier.
What's up? Finna start on it now. I'm put it on the grill.
To go for the offense.
Oh, all right.
Third down. He drops to throw. The short completion of the tight end. A huge hit.
All right.
Linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you gotta find matchups where you can get the ball thrown down the field. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him. They convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defense coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Looking to pass here on second down. finds his target. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the option play. So 1 yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Try to run it with the option. And now it's fumbled. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Just like quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. He got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Receiver makes the grab. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Plenty of time to throw. Firing to the right side. Cannot connect on the deep ball.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Fires it on the move. But he can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Let's take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Knights. Made the defense look slow that time.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing, doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Okay, I'll sweat the Swester.
There's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking at quarterback escapes the pocket. Final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering
Yeah,
where was
follow up.
earlier in this one. So this team is beginning to stack wins.